Three Brothers and Scholar Story. Once a scholar was passing through a village where his childhood friend used to live. He decided to visit his friend's house. When he arrived at his friend's house, he saw that his friend was living in poverty, along with his two brothers. Scholar met his friend and after talking for a while, he got up to leave as he didn't want to put burden on him, but his friend asked him to stay. Because his friend insisted, he decided to stay for night. In evening, while talking to his friend, Scholar noticed that his brothers went to backyard of their house and started smashing out legumes from the legume tree present there. After that, both his friend's brothers took those legumes and went to market to sell it, to earn some money. Scholar asked his friend about it and came to know that his friend and brothers are living like that for a long time. They would just sell those legumes every time they needed money. Later evening, when brothers returned, they bought some plusses and flour to make food. Quantity of food made was so less that it was enough for only 2 people. Seeing that, one brother made excuse that he is fasting, so he won't be eating any food. Another brother said that he had bad stomach and because of that he won't be able to eat food. Only friend and Scholar sat down to eat. At night, Scholar couldn't sleep thinking about how to help his friend. Just then an idea came in his mind. When everyone was asleep, Scholar woke up and picked up an axe, went to courtyard, cut down that legume tree. After cutting that tree, Scholar ran away overnight. In morning, when friend and his brothers woke up and went to backyard, they were shocked to see this. When friend looked for Scholar and couldn't find him, he understood that it was his doing. Soon, crowd gather and everyone started condemning Scholar for cutting that tree and destroying only support for livelihood of 3 brothers. All 3 brothers had tears in their eyes. 3 years passed by. By chance, Scholar had to pass through that same village. Scholar thought of meeting his friend but was afraid to step into the village. He gathered his courage, even ready to be beaten, he slowly reached in front of his friend's house. But to his surprise, this time, it was not a hut but a big house at place of his friend's hut. When Scholar knocked at door, seeing Scholar's friend and his brothers fell at his feet crying. His friend welcomed him inside and said, "That day you cut down that legume tree, our only income source, and left. We were very angry with you. But now we understand why you had cut that legume that night. As long as we live with the support, we couldn't have progressed. If you had not cut that legume tree that day, we wouldn't have thought of working again and lived in poverty like that forever. When we lost that source and looked for ways to earn our livelihood, we worked hard and became prosperous. Leaning. Whenever there is support, we adopt to being impoverishment in laziness. We don't do anything until we have absolute no need, until darkness around us. Such trees are planted in every sphere of our life, and if we are stuck, then we need to cut such trees in one stroke, because that's only way to progress. We have to come out of our comfort zone to live a successful life.